And watch out for that 80-inch reach.
Remember, there's a shorter reach here, so now they have to slip inside and use the speed, use the proximity, and that timing to time off the long jab that comes in to jump over the top. It's about skills now. Skills will pay the bills.
Smoking Joe Frazier. Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination. When you got a name like Dr. Iron Fist, you better back it up. And this man certainly has done it.
If this fighter knows how to use that reach.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, the Olympic gold medalist from Beaufort, South Carolina, the Hall of Famer from the golden era of heavyweights, a heavyweight champion of the world, Smokin' Joe Frazier. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Kyiv, Ukraine, and 41 knockouts in his 45 career wins, here is the 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, known as Dr. Iron Fist, introducing Vitaly Klitschko.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle.
I'm so giddy, so excited. The anticipation is second to none. Let's get it on.
What a great venue, and what a great matchup. Cannot wait for this one. Facing Joe Frazier, who won gold at the '64 Olympic Games. Can't score with that hook again. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. This fighter brings a barrage of punches. They won't let you breathe. It's like fighting a hornet's nest.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
Missing with the hook. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
These punches coming from every angle. Maybe I'm crazy, Johnny, but this slugger's game plan appears to be hit me in the face as many times as you want, and right when you get tired of it, I'm going to catch you with a counter and knock you out.
A win is not just a win for some fighters. They need to feel the blood, the crunch. They need to get that win.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how... Here we go for round 2. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Many fighters throw a hook like Joe Frazier. It's bombs away. Caution being thrown to the wind. And shoot. When you're facing a longer opponent like this, you gotta get inside.
You're getting in there with a fighter with a longer reach. Now you've got to depend on your footwork. You're pressure fighting. Slip inside the shot, slip outside the shot. But when you do it, you don't just slip, you've got to capitalize on it. Throw some shots after that to make them scared of letting a shot go.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Misses with the straight left. There can't be many fighters that throw a hook quite like him. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
You know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen the sun.
Great round. Now relax. Just keep him on the end of that jab. Come on, switch on.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
There's a counter shot. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Shot. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
The jab can't find a home. When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. When are we going to see a jab from these two? This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, there was no doubt about it. Here we go to the fourth round. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
He throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Good counter punching. You'd like to see more jabs. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Hold that thought! Klitschko is dazed! Didn't wait long to get back and get engaged.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges back into the fray here in round 5. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice idea with the hook, but that's blocked. That jab doesn't score. This is one of the best rounds I've seen this year. Beautiful counter shot. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to... Do you believe this? Klitschko is down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get clipped with a shot like that.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. This is the beginning of round 6. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up. And look.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Is Frazier in trouble? Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Ooh, Klitschko stumbling backwards. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Hold it right there. Joe Frazier is down. Goes Frazier. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there. Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. How the corner There's the bell for round 7. Let's see if they can shake. Hold that thought! Is Frazier in trouble? Down goes Joe Frazier. I don't care who you are. When you get caught with a body shot like that, you're going down.
Even I.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. He's got the... Hold him. Down goes Frazier. Oh, my goodness. I want to see that one more time.
A shot from the gods took him out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and you continue.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood.
Oh, my goodness, Johnny. Frazier is in trouble again. Good defense from Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
There's always a way back, don't ever up.
Round 8, and we're off again. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
It's the one who draws first blood, Todd. That's what you've got to look at. If you hit and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got...
Oh, my God, Johnny! There's no way Frazier survives this! Frazier finally answering back.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Down goes Frazier. And that body shot folded him like an old T-shirt.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.